Hey, boys and girls, Miss Lacey here. We are so excited you decided to join us today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Come on, must make it to the village. Oh, look at it, it's a cute bunny. I will save you. Oh, hi, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're taking a look at the story of a guy who ran away, braved a fishy storm, and ended up in a desert.
Hey, I'm Carter.
And I'm Zeke.
We're talking about how trusting and remembering that God is with you can help you handle whatever comes your way. And you look like you're ready to handle a snowstorm?
Sandstorm.
Well, it looks calm in here.
I just added this new weather mod to my game and it got intense. There was this wild windstorm in the ocean biome, and I got tossed up onto a beach biome right in the middle of an old shipwreck. And then I had to brave a terrible sandstorm in a desert biome. I think I've got sandburn.
More like eye strain.
Plus, I ran out of food inventory immediately. My hunger bar is completely empty.
I know what you need.
Oh, a golden carrot?
You need some real life. I'm thinking edible sand?
Edible sand, what? Let's make it.
Today, we're making edible kinetic sand.
Oh, so ready.
Step 1, mix up your dry ingredients, which include 1 cup of baking soda, ½ cup of cornstarch, ½ cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon cream of tartar.
Okay, when do we add color?
Step 2, mix about 10 drops of food coloring into 3 tablespoons of water. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That should make a nice purple. Okay, dump it in.
Whoa, relax. Step 3, slowly add in the water.
Still kind of crumbly.
Well, a little water goes a long way. So at this point, we just add a tiny bit at a time until it's perfect.
All right.
Now mix that. You might need to use your hands.
I'll try that. Oh, very calming.
Better than a virtual sandstorm, for sure.
And I get to replenish my hunger bar.
Yeah, but just because it's edible, it doesn't mean that it tastes great.
You better told me that.
Would you have listened?
Probably not.
Speaking of someone who didn't listen well the first time, it's time for
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the book of Jonah.
In the beginning, God created everything, including people. We had a perfect friendship with God. But people chose to turn away from God.
They sinned, which caused a terrible curse that infected every heart and pulled people away from God. Everything was broken.
But God loves us so much, He wanted to restore our relationship with Him. So God began an epic rescue plan.
God chose Abraham and promised to bless the whole world through his family.
Sometimes this family, God's people, followed Him.
But often they turned to go their own way.
For many years, the Israelites were ruled by kings.
But after Solomon, the kingdom split in 2 parts.
Many of the kings who followed led the people away from God.
So God sent prophets to speak truth to these kings and even to other nations.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. The last part of what we know as the Old Testament contains a group of books known as the prophets. Now, most of these books record the words of the prophets that God sent to speak truth to the kings of Israel and Judah. But the book of Jonah is unique. The prophet Jonah lived during the time of Jeroboam II, one of the worst kings of the northern kingdom of Israel. And Jonah was what you might call, well, a reluctant prophet. One day, the Lord spoke to Jonah. Go to the great city of Nineveh. Preach against it. The sins of its people have come to my attention. Now, you should know that Nineveh was the capital city of Assyria, the big bad villain of Jonah's day. And as you can imagine, Jonah was not excited about taking a more than 500-mile road trip into the heart of enemy territory. In fact, Jonah decided to run away from God. Brilliant move, right? Well, instead of heading northeast toward Nineveh, Jonah went to the harbor at Joppa and hopped on a boat heading for Tarshish. Yeah, pretty much as far as you could go in the opposite direction. Jonah went below deck for a nap. But while Jonah was sleeping, God sent a wild wind. The sailors panicked as the ship creaked and cried out to the false gods they worshipped. Finally, the captain hauled Jonah out of bed.
How can you sleep? Call out to your God for help!
At last, Jonah confessed that he was running away from God. The sea was getting higher, and the sailors were terrified.
What should we do to make the sea calm down?
I know the storm is my fault. Pick me up and throw me in the sea.
Well, the sailors didn't want to do this, but the storm got even worse. So at last, they cried out to God.
Lord, don't hold us responsible for this man's life.
Then they took Jonah and threw him overboard. Yikes! Right away, the sea became calm. But God wasn't done with Jonah. So God brought about a pretty wild plot twist by sending a giant fish to swallow Jonah whole. For 3 days and 3 nights, Jonah was stuck in the belly of that fish. And during this time, he finally cried out to God.
When I was in trouble, I called out to the Lord and he answered me. I had almost drowned in the waves and I thought I had died. But you brought my life up from the very edge of death.
At the end of 3 days, the Lord made that fish swim to shore and spit out Jonah on dry land. Ugh. Fish vomit. Can you imagine? But definitely better than being wedged inside a fish's stomach. I mean, come on. God spoke to Jonah once more.
Go to the great city of Nineveh. Announce to its people the message I give you.
And this time, Jonah listened to God. He made the epic road trip to Nineveh. And when he got there, well, the city was so large it would take 3 whole days to cross. Jonah started off walking along those bustling streets, calling out,
In 40 days, Nineveh will be destroyed.
This was terrible news. And the people of Nineveh actually listened. The message even reached their king, who put aside his royal robes and sat down in the dust and misery. The king sent out a message to the whole city.
Don't eat or drink anything. Call out to God with all your heart. Stop doing what is evil. God might take pity on us. Then we won't die.
And would you believe it? The people did just as the king commanded. They turned to God and stopped doing wrong things. God saw this. So God showed great mercy and did not get rid of the city of Nineveh. And Jonah was thrilled, right? Actually, no. Jonah sulked because God had chosen to show love to even the enemies of Israel. Because God made this world and created each one of us, God always knows what's best. Even if it means showing mercy to your worst enemy.
Whew, that's wild. Jonah was supposed to be a prophet, but he did all that to run away.
It was the sailors and the enemies of Israel who actually listened.
It's a great reminder that God's love is for everyone, including those who don't know God yet.
So, what's our part in this story?
Well, Jonah knew all about God, but he sure didn't live like it. He made choices out of fear and frustration, placing trust and confidence in himself.
See, he didn't really believe the truth that God knows what's best.
We have a chance to live differently. You can choose to trust that God is working out even the hardest situations for your good.
Like if you get stuck doing a group project with classmates you don't know very well.
Or your parents decide that you can't do a sleepover at your friend's house.
Or you've got to finish out the basketball season even though you don't like the new coach.
You can have confidence and show a good attitude, knowing that God is with you through it all and can make good come from it.
Jonah sure missed the boat on that one.
Missed the boat? A good one.
Crazy as Jonah's story is, we can be confident it's one to study because Jesus himself talked about Jonah several different times.
Oh, get this. It was a whale of a story. Huh?
Not a whale, just a really big fish.
Either way, wouldn't want to be swallowed by one. No. See you next time.
So, Here's the thing. God knows what's best.
Even when you're frustrated
Or uncertain.
or it's hard to do the right thing.
You can take a deep breath and trust that God has got it.
So you can relax.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad God gave us creative ways to calm down and chill out.
Ooh, you wanna make some more colors?
On it.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time. Hey, do you think it'd be tastier if we added cocoa powder?
Do we have any?
Yeah, we got plenty. You ready to try it? Go for it. Oh, you're gonna mix it in?
Yeah.
You wanna leave it on top though, because that way it creates a nice
No.
layer.